CTV News at 5 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. Victoria Police are concerned for your safety tonight, and they are desperate to recover an arsenal of paramilitary riot gear. It is unaccounted for, missing in action, and may have disappeared from a police vehicle. It includes riot control weapons and tear gas, and in the wrong hands, Victoria's police chief says this gear is deadly. Joining us now live with more on the story, CTV's Andrew Johnson. Andrew.
Hudson, when Victoria Police noticed the gear, including the shotgun, wasn't where it was supposed to be, they searched and searched. When that failed, now they are owning up to simply losing it and don't yet have an explanation.
When that canister is thrown, there's a small explosive charge inside.
It's a game of show and tell Victoria Police would rather not be playing.
Clearly, this is unacceptable. Whether the items were stolen, improperly disposed of, or inadvertently misplaced, it is unacceptable not to know their current disposition. For that, I take full responsibility.
VicPD's crowd management unit is missing a Remington shotgun, tear gas canisters, pepper balls, anti-riot ARWEN rounds, and tactical vests. Police don't have any idea where the gear is, when exactly it disappeared, or who's to blame.
This could be an inadvertent misplacement of the items. It could be a theft, a vehicle left open. There could be a lot of different options. We just don't know.
Graham says the gear was likely stored in a vehicle and was discovered missing when an officer taking inventory couldn't find it. The department began an extensive internal search that turned up nothing, and the possibility the shotgun in particular could end up in the wrong hands forced Victoria's top cop to go public.
The worst scenario possibly in the world is some youngster gets a hold of one of these items and hurts themselves, and that we don't want that to happen.
Graham says the first priority is to find the missing gear, and the second is to deal with how it went missing and to make sure it doesn't happen again.
What's the process for signing out these pieces of equipment and also signing them back in, and how can you misplace these type of items?
There is a process. Obviously, we're going to strengthen it, and that's underway as we speak.
When asked why a single shotgun floating around in a city that could be full of them, including those that are legally registered, is such a big deal, Graham had this to say.
We own these. I own these. And for me to know that they're not where they're supposed to be causes me some anguish.
VicPD wants anyone who sees what they think could be the missing equipment to leave it alone and call 911. Or if you want to remain anonymous, pass along a tip by calling Crime Stoppers. Hudson Chief Graham says VicPD is 3/4 of the way through a rigorous inventory control process that involves tagging all of their equipment. But he says the items that are missing were the last slated to be tagged, so hadn't been. If they had, police say they would have a much better idea of where the gear was before it went missing. Graham does admit the department has a rough idea when the riot gear disappeared, but won't share when exactly that is.
If you find it, call police.
That's right.
All right, Andrew, thank you.
You're welcome.